Good morning. Good morning. It's another day. It's the 2nd of May, and it's still Mental Health Awareness as well as Foster Care Awareness Month. I am outside enjoying nature because, first of all, I want you to see I'm repping the green for mental health. But I was getting ready to go to work, and I just I just couldn't do it. And I want you to see this is how some people, this is how some people get stuck. That's how I call it. Get stuck and they don't want to venture outside of their world. But this is why I fight so hard, because I myself, my mother has, been dealing with some issues herself, and we don't have a relationship. But I seen, as a child, I seen how she was treated. I seen how she was also and still is treated today by her own siblings. I seen how she has been treated by society. And good morning, Millicent. I see how she has, been treated by society. And although my mother, she made some bad decisions, I feel that there could have been, more could have been done to help her. I did see her, struggle at times to try and get help, but it's just say, let's just say it was very eye-opening, going back and looking at everything that happened to my mother. My mother's a beautiful person, okay? And I want you to know that anyone who knows my mom, there's quite a few people who pop in know my mom. Send my mom I love. Tell my mom I love her dearly. And I wish nothing but the best for her. But this is how so many people crumble. And I know people who have taken their lives. Seriously, it's no laughing matter. Mental health is no laughing matter. And her illness, I believe she fought. My mom, she fights. My mom is a fighter. She's beautiful. She's an artist. My mom, she cooks. She does a lot of good things, but sometimes people just want to concentrate on all of the bad, all of the negativity. I'll say that, because sometimes the negativity will draw the attention away from all the great things. My mother is a great woman. It's just right now she does need some help. She does need some help, but I send love her way. And I have so many young women who are coming out to me, young adults. Just people, period. And they're saying, oh my God, I deal with this. And they tell me, in confidence, of course. And I say, look, we don't have to continue to struggle so hard, because there is help out there. Now, although I understand that there's lies all around us. You know what I'm saying? We have been brainwashed by certain systems. I'll say that. But there's help. With the bad, there's also good. So that's where we have that duality. And I want people to know that you can always, there's different organizations out there where you can, go and get assistance and, talk to someone. With that being said, I went through foster care, and as a result of going through foster care, I have, some things that go on in my life. And I know that I do the best that I can do. And becoming a teen mom, I became a teen mom. I got pregnant at 18. I had a child. My first child was diagnosed with autism. So my first child was diagnosed with autism. And the way I was treated, the way people cared for me, and the way I went about, school, it really helped me to take care of my son. So when I say my son, he had everything. When he was first diagnosed, having a developmental delay at 18 months, I went out there. I was a young woman, and I got help for my son. And that's what I want people to continue to do. Go and get help. And then, I had another child, and that child was diagnosed with Tourette's. And I was ignorant to a lot of things, because honestly, I didn't even think black people could get, to rest. So that was my ignorance. So I had to research, and I had to empower my mind. I had to change my mind, which helped me to change my environment. So that's basically why. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's why I fight so hard, and I'm going to continue to fight hard, because there's so much stigma around mental health, and everyone wants to go and use the C word and say, oh, they're crazy, but they never go and look at the map, the footsteps that are behind that person that makes them do the things that they do. So many of us, some of us, days like this, we don't want to venture out. I really don't. I will not. I'm going to tell you this. I will not go outside of my house today. I'll probably go out in my yard, but I'm going to go in my home, and I'm going to take care of myself. Self-care is very important. I'm going to take care of myself. Good morning, Christina. I am going to lay down. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to drink some tea. I'm going to take a nap, sleep good, and probably, get up and do some cooking. But today I am really going to take care of myself. And this is something else I also want you. Thank you. Hey, Angel. Thank you. Mwah. This is also something that I want you to understand. This is so important. We have to exist. We have to exist in this world. So sometimes we get put in places, and these places are jobs, and we feel like we don't fit in because people notice that we're different, or we may be awkward. That goes the same for that child that's in that classroom that maybe has that IEP or that 504, and they're being made fun of. They don't quite fit in, and they need accommodations. That's why I'm not afraid to say, yes, I have accommodations on my job, because I'm not ashamed to say that sometimes I need help, reinforcement. But I can say this: I'm awesome. I'm awesome at my job. I am one of the best. I'm one of the best on my job. I went to work the other day. My numbers, I was like, whoa. My boss, she and I, we high five. We high-five one another. That's what it's all about, because on those days where I do show up, I show out. That's why some people say, oh, you do so much, because guess what? When I'm like today, after today, I have a lot to catch up on. So I just want you to know that everyone is dealing with something, okay? Everyone has a story. Everyone has a book within them. But I want you to know that it's deeper than us, and everything that looks different doesn't mean that it's not good, okay? It's just they're different. This is my normal. And I just want people to accept who they are, okay? You have to accept who you are, and I love me. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care who's checking my videos. I don't care who sends their friends to check my videos. I don't care who send their friends to like my pages, because yes, I have, taken people off of my Facebook, I am in control of my destiny. I fear no man. I don't fear this, because I know who I am. I know exactly where I'm going, and I send love and light to anyone who does not agree with this. You don't have to agree with me. If you don't agree, this message is not for you. But I'm hoping that it does, touch those that it's intended for. So have a wonderful day. I appreciate you all. Don't forget, wear your green. I can't go out and try to look for anyone else wearing green, but I'll be out there tomorrow. So I'm going to get some rest. I might post in between waking up or whatever, but have a wonderful day. Don't forget, be kind. And if you have not checked out my book, go and check it out at IamKarmaBanks.com. There is a time when we get tired of being quiet and just holding it in, and I guess this is my time. I just got tired of just sitting around and watching so much, and watching so many people die, and just go and sit in a corner, and just no one pays them attention. So I'm paying some attention, and I'm gonna keep fighting. Have a wonderful day.